sometimes when I draw, I like to do it with the pen in my mouth instead of in my hand, because it feels closer to the source of ideas. But no matter how close the pen may be to the epicenter, ideas can still go haywire. You'll have to excuse the noise. I'm currently in the process of shaving all the hair off my head. You know what they say, can't catch a fish in a frothy pond. The frustrating thing about hair is that it likes to smother. Ideas can get lost and entangled in it very, very easily. A strong idea will shoot through the follicles at a moment's distraction, illuminating like a little fairy light until it fizzles out at the tip. Not so bright ideas fuse with the middle of the strand, easy victims of a silky seduction. The worst kind of idea is a lost one, and once the hair gets a hold of them, that's all you're ever left with. A bald head is a beautiful little twinkling nebula, the key to mainlining your imagination. I haven't had a shaved head since I was about 4 or 5 years old. Even then, I wasn't even properly bald. I just had it short enough for my parents to be able to maintain. I used to be terrified of barbers, and getting a haircut was the worst thing I could possibly think about having to do. I would have to come to school the next day wearing a hat, and wouldn't take it off for about 2 weeks, or until I forgot I'd even had a haircut in the first place. Despite my hair being long for most of my conscious life, it went through a phase of shortness, mostly because I attended a high school for an extended period of time. Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey got to a point where he couldn't really be bothered keeping up with the other monkeys, and just stopped getting his regular trims. Long hair just kind of happened out of neglect this time. Yet, now, the thought of taking it away has become terrifying again. It's ridiculous. You spend enough time with something arbitrary, and all of a sudden you can't bear to let it go. Yet, my head is getting bolder by the second. The pond is defrothing before my very eyes. The whisper of a tiny fish echoes in the back of my head. It tells me that perhaps this warped idea for more ideas would have been better off just trapped in my hair while it was all still